I want to focus on Brendan Rodgers, out of the Europa League this week, struggling for form in the bottom half of the table, sitting 11th. Bearing in mind the last two seasons, they finished 5th under Brendan Rodgers and they won the FA Cup 6 months ago.
Right.
The perception of Brendan Rodgers right now is what?
Well, I'll go straight to a phone-in that I listened to just a few days ago, and there's Leicester fans on there that are seriously thinking whether he's the right guy to take the football club forward. I'm pretty astonished at that, given what you've just said with his immediate record. I'm not sure he's a different manager than he was when he won the FA Cup in the summer to what he is right now. It's a blip. And it's interesting for us because I think we've seen in the past a little bit where there's initial excitement with Brendan Rodgers and the football is always bright and it's always better and it's always tactical. We've sat down with him at Liverpool, didn't we, and got an insight into his tactical philosophy. And that's always great when he comes into a new club, particularly with Leicester. But now, I mean, this is 4th season. The European campaign's been awful. Star players have not performed. Harvey Barnes has had a difficult start, getting better now. Maddison has not been great. They have had injuries. All these things have led to a situation where they're mid-table. And when poor results continue in this league, we know it, 4, 5, 6, 7 bad results, you're in jeopardy for your job. I will say this, there's no way they should fire this guy. He's a very, very good manager, absolutely the perfect manager for Leicester City. He's having a bad time right now. He's got to prove to his squad, his owners, his fans, that he can go again. And I think he can, and I think he should be given the patience and the respect to turn it around.
The problem is firing in the Premier League is catching. And we have had a lot of firing so far this season. The other problem, Robbie, when you look at the reason why these managers are fired, is that when you're on a slide in the Premier League, history tells us it's very, very difficult to arrest that slide. Do you think he will arrest the slide?
I do, because I believe in Robbie. I think inside there's a very good coach. But let me put it a different way, Rebecca, with Brendan Rodgers. If he'd have had a better last 6 or 7 weeks, he could be the Manchester United manager. That tells you everything about Brendan Rodgers and why is. What he's good at is development of talent, a playing style, a culture in your football club. He got this football club to being in the top 4, and they dropped out in the last 2 seasons, just in the last couple of weeks. They've won an FA Cup, he's won trophies. So that's the good part of Brendan Rodgers. The other side, Rebecca, of Brendan is, for me, when we talk about our top coaches, Klopp, Pep, Tuchel, I'm putting Conte in there as well now, they don't only have good football minds, good tactics and strategy. There's something else about those guys. There's something that at times isn't attractive, but a trait you've got to have. There's a nastiness. There's a street fighter. There's a fear that they bring that I don't think Brendan does. And that's why I think we'll always... A top 6 job comes up, the bookies' odds will always have Brendan Rodgers' name in there. He won't often get it, though. He'll be talked about because of that nastiness, because of that bit we're talking about. So from Leicester's point of view, yes, I think he's good enough to get them out of this trouble. Is he really one of those top 6 managers in those big clubs? I know he's been at Liverpool and should have probably won it there. I don't think so, because I think there's a little bit missing in his character.
Do you think players then, on the back of that, can not lose respect, but it can drop off with them?
Correct.
And it doesn't keep them on their toes. And as Rebecca's point, it's a very good one about a slide.
Yeah.
Can you arrest that slide? Because Liverpool, it kind of slid pretty quickly away from the title, and he went, you know, and that's why I'm backing him to go again. But I think your point's a good one about has he got the, you know, the only way for me that managers mostly lose jobs is if they lose the dressing room and the trust goes. And I think the nastiness is a way that keeps the players on their toes, believing in him.
It's a fear in your football club. Little instance, just before we finish, they've conceded 13 goals from set pieces. Now, that's work you can do on the training ground, Rebecca. When you fear a manager, that if your man scores a goal and that manager's not going to talk to you, that manager's going to put you out on the side, you make sure that your guy isn't going to score. I'm not sure if Brendan has that quite now with his Leicester team.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch highlights all season long, and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend at 7 a.m. Eastern. And for even more content, head over to Peacock, where we've got live games, original series and a dedicated round-the-clock Premier League channel featuring studio shows, classic matches and much more.